Hello friends, how are you all? Hope everything's good with you. Love you, Ashraf here. So for today's video, we'll travel around the world again and we will visit the incredible underground attractions around the world. So hope you like it, hope you enjoy our trip for today. Thank you all so much for watching and thank you all for your support. Ajanta Caves, located in Maharashtra, India. This cave system is made up of 30 caves. In each, you'll find carved temples and shrines dedicated to the Buddha. Why it's worth going underground? If you pass by the Ajanta Caves and didn't know what to look for, you'd surely miss it. Hidden by an untouched cliff, these caves are home to magnificent stone carvings and Buddhist shrines. The shrines are encompassed by grand halls and columns that were carved from the caves themselves. This is a place you have to see with your own eyes. Who built the Ajanta Caves? 20 caves were built during the Vakataka dynasty, during the reign of Harisena, and at the end of his reign, these caves were abandoned. Inside the caves, you can see paintings depicting the life of Gautam Buddha, and also stories from the Taka tales. What is the theme of Ajanta paintings? They are found on the walls and ceilings at Ajanta. The paintings reflect different phases of Indian culture, from Jain Tirthankar Mahavir's birth to his nirvana in the 8th century AD. Though the themes in these paintings are both secular and religious, they do depict some aspects of Buddhist life and rituals. What was the purpose of cave paintings? Cave art is generally considered to have a symbolic or religious function, sometimes both. Tomb of Seti I, located in Luxor, Egypt. The tomb features a 52-foot bas-relief of Apep, a snake figure that ancient Egyptians believed was the spirit of evilness. Why it's worth going underground? Another tomb that is very much worth a visit is that of Seti I, located in the awe-inspiring Valley of the Kings. This is considered one of the most magnificent tombs in the complex. It is also the largest of all of them. If you can see only one during your tour, make it this one. Can you visit Seti I tomb? One of the great achievements of Egyptian art, this cathedral-like tomb is the finest in the Valley of the Kings. Long closed to visitors, it is now reopened, and if you can afford a ticket, it is a money well spent. The tomb was first discovered by Giovanni Battista Belzoni on 16 October 1817. When he first entered the tomb, he found the wall paintings in excellent condition, with the paint on the walls still looking fresh and some of the artist's paints and brushes still on the floor. The tomb became known as the Apis tomb because when Giovanni Belzoni found the tomb, a mummified ball was found in the side room of the burial hall. A number of walls in the tomb have collapsed or cracked due to the excavations in the late 1950s and early 1960s. Mausoleum of the First Qin Emperor, located in Xi'an, China. The figures of the terracotta army used to be in color, but they have faded over the past 2,200 years. Why it's worth going underground? When Emperor Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of China, died in 210 BC, his funeral was not taken lightly. To accompany him in the afterlife, a gigantic terracotta army of 8,000 soldiers with horses and chariots was built and buried. What makes the funeral mound even more impressive is that no two figures are the same. The hair, clothing, and facial features of each one are completely unique. Why is the mausoleum of the first Qin Emperor important? The mausoleum of the first Qin Emperor is known for its life-size terracotta statues of warriors. They are seen as major works in the history of China's sculpture and valuable for the insight they provide in the social and military history of the period. What was found in the tomb of the first Qin emperor? To the west inside the inner wall were found bronze chariots and horses. Inside the inner wall were also found terracotta figures of courtiers and bureaucrats who served the emperor. Puerto Princesa Subterranean River National Park, located in Palawan, Philippines. There is a daily limit of 600 people allowed to visit the underground river, so booking in advance is highly recommended. Why it's worth going underground? This national park in the Philippines hides a subterranean river that has chiseled a system of beautiful caverns. It is the only underground river in the world that flows into the ocean. This fact and its incredible biodiversity have earned it UNESCO World Heritage status. Why is Puerto Princesa Underground River famous? Puerto Princesa Subterranean River National Park encompasses one of the world's most impressive cave systems, featuring spectacular limestone karst landscapes, pristine natural beauty, and intact old-growth forests and distinctive wildlife. The river's cavern presents remarkable eye-catching rock formations. What can you see in Puerto Princesa Underground River? Visitors can explore this natural wonder by joining a Puerto Princesa Underground River tour. The variety of species in the caves is endemic to the river system, including fish, crabs, giant spiders, bats, swallows, and snakes. But bats and swallows are usually the only species you'll see. Cave of Maltravieso, located in Cáceres, Spain. Because visits are so restricted, each person is only allowed one visit in their life. Why it's worth going underground? Discovered in 1951, this Spanish cave enjoys worldwide importance for having the oldest painting in the world. The painting is so old it predates the arrival of humans to the region. It is therefore assumed to have been done by a Neanderthal. Who discovered Maltravieso Cave? One such academic was the Catalan Carlos Callejo Serrano, who is credited with discovering the incredible Paleolithic cave paintings that make this cave so famous. The cave of Maltravieso in Cáceres, Spain was discovered in 1951. It shows traces of human occupation from the Middle Paleolithic. It contains cave art, most notably a total of 71 hand stencils, enumerated in the 1990s using ultraviolet photography, but also linear designs and some animal paintings. A hand stencil from the cave of Maltravieso was dated to 64,000 years ago. Waitomo Glowworm Caves, located in Waitomo, New Zealand. The worms that give the caves their name are not actually worms, but gnats. Why it's worth going underground? At Waitomo Caves, you get to see the sky shine from the underground, except instead of stars, it will be glowworms that light up the cave walls above you. The bioluminescent miracle is one of the most incredible things you can experience, above or under the ground. The Waitomo Glowworm Cave structure is a cave at Waitomo on the North Islands of New Zealand. It is known for its population of Arachnocampa luminosa, a glowworm species found exclusively in New Zealand. This cave is part of the Waitomo Streamway system that includes the Ruakuri Cave, Lucky Strike, and Tumutumu Cave. Can you visit Waitomo Caves on your own? If you're going to Waitomo and want to see the glowworms, you don't need to take a tour. Drive to Aranui Caves at night and go see them yourself. It's a far better experience. You can stay for as long as you want. You're likely to be the only people there and it's completely free to experience. Why is Waitomo Caves famous? Famous for their abundance of glowworms, extensive underground river system, and stunning stalactile and stalagmite formations. A trip to the Waitomo Caves is a trip to another world. Derinkuyu Underground City, located in Cappadocia, Turkey. Built in the 7th or 8th century BC, the city can hold up to 20,000 people. Why it's worth going underground? Like many other rock cities, Derinkuyu Underground City was built as a defense against invaders. What's impressive is how large it is, with multiple levels and a labyrinth of passageways. The city is surprisingly organized and has houses, churches, schools, streets, and tombs carved out. Besides the hot air balloons, it is the main reason people visit Cappadocia. Can you visit the underground city of Derinkuyu? Derinkuyu contains at least 15,000 ventilation ducts that provide fresh air deep within the underground city. The Derinkuyu Underground City was opened to visitors in 1965, but so far less than half of it can be visited. When was the underground city created? It's thought that the Derinkuyu Underground City was started by the Phrygians, an Indo-European people, in the 8th to 8th centuries BCE. After the population became Christian in Roman times, they began to include chapels in their underground dwellings. Mammoth Cave, located in Brownsville, Kentucky. Why it's worth going underground? Mammoth Cave was not graciously named. This is the longest cave in the entire world. The natural wonder is protected by a national park that bears its name and offers visitors gigantic rock formations and a chance to see rare and endangered species. Why is Mammoth Cave famous? Mammoth Cave in Kentucky is the world's longest known cave system, with more than 400 miles explored and one of the oldest tour attractions in North America. Many people visiting Mammoth Cave asked, maybe visit the cave without a guided tour? The answer is yes. This self-guided tour requires a ticket and proceeds into the historic entrance, focusing on early history and prehistory on the cave. This section of cave houses many great artifacts. So that's it for today, my friends. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for your support. Hope you like our video for today. And if you're new to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell to get notified whenever we post our new videos. Thank you all so much and see you in our next video. Bye for now.